Hey everybody, TPC here. We're going to be doing our entry into the Slack and Cheese, Mac and Cheese collaboration with the Dude's Kitchen. What we're going to do today, it's going to be a little bit different. What I'm going to do is something we used to do at the restaurants for people who decided to bring children with them. Children are not the best behaved, especially at a fine dining restaurant. So you have to give them something that they're not going to throw a tantrum about. And children aren't going to order a lobster thermidor. They're not going to order a Chateaubriand. They're not going to order filet mignon, whatever. Kids, especially the coddled kids of rich people, they eat spaghetti, they eat mac and cheese, they eat hot dogs. So that's what they want. But you have to give their parents something that looks worth the price they're going to pay for it. And that's what I'm going to show you tonight. We're going to start with 4 small yellow potatoes. These are yellow fins. You can use a Yukon Gold, use a russet. Any high starch potato will work. Now we're going to peel these. Now we got our potatoes peeled. We're going to grate these on a coarse grater. I know you're saying, potatoes? I thought this was macaroni and cheese. Well, it is, but there's more to it. Got our coarse grater. We've got the potatoes all grated. We're going to squeeze the water out of them and put them on a paper towel right there. And then we'll squeeze out the rest of the liquid. Now we're going to take the paper towel here, get more water out of here, get these as dry as we can. Now I rough chop some chives. We'll put these in with potatoes. Put in a teaspoon of salt. Grind in some black pepper. Last but not least, need some cornstarch. And put in a little over a tablespoon. Let's get this all mixed up. And hopefully not blow it all over the place. Alright, once everything's mixed up, preheat your oven to 425. And we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of Parmesan cheese to this. This definitely is not the old Kraft grated stuff either. This is actually really good stuff. Okay, we got a fancy pan here. We've done our cleanup, and Now we're going to oil this pan. And you want to oil this with a brush, not with the spray stuff, because the spray stuff reacts with Teflon and will make stuff stick even worse. Use canola oil. We're just going to put a little bit in each one and then brush it up onto the sides. We're going to do 4 for right now. If we need another one, we'll do another one. Alright, now we're going to spoon a little bit of the mixture. Each one of these cups. And we just want to push these up the sides so we can make a cup out of them. Alrighty, we're going to get these into the oven and hopefully they come out alright. It's always a crapshoot. We've got the water on and we're going to start cooking our noodles. We're using Salentani. We normally call them cavatappi, but they're a corkscrew noodle. They're pretty cool for macaroni and cheese. Kids love them. Alright, we took our potato nests out of the oven and we're going to let these sit and hopefully they come out of the forms. They've got to cool for about 10 to 15 minutes first. And that's what the nest looks like when it comes out. This is what you serve macaroni and cheese to. Kids absolutely love these things. Let's put in our noodles. That's about half a box right there. That will be plenty for what we're doing. Give them a little stir. We got 2 of our nests out. And there you go. 5 birds' nests ready for macaroni and cheese. Okay, and over here we've got the 2 tablespoons of butter going, and we're going to start getting those melting, making the cheese sauce. Okay, butter's almost melted. I'm going to put in 1 cup whole milk. Okay, once you got all your cheese in, just get everybody stirred up. Get that sodium citrate really moving in there to emulsify the sauce. Alright, the sauce is looking good. I'm going to turn the heat down to low. We're going to drain our noodles. Alright, Celentani is drained. I'm going to put it in with cheese sauce, and hopefully the cheese sauce is still good. Take a taste, see what you got. That's pretty good. Last thing we add, some diced ham. This is how you get protein into what the kids are eating without them getting too bent out of shape about it. Now you just keep this on the heat and keep it warm until you're ready to serve. Alright, now we're going to put the nests in the pan over medium heat. We're going to brown up those bottoms. Get those firmed up before we start making our little mac and cheese bowls. And in a small pan in the back, we've got a tablespoon of butter going. We're going to melt that down, mix it with some panko breadcrumbs to make our little topping. Okay, butter's melted. Let's add a couple of tablespoons of panko breadcrumbs. We'll put it back on the heat. See if we can brown these up just a little bit. Got the nests are browned up on the bottom. Take them off the heat. And we're about ready to start making our little bowls. Yeah, breadcrumbs that have got there a little bit of crisp on them, a little bit brown, and they're ready to top. Alright, we got 4 of them filled in the pie pan. Put a little bit of the breadcrumb on. It should be ready to go. Alright, then we're going to pop them back in the oven for about 5 minutes. And that's them out of the oven.